We are going a bit to the dogs. Would
It's
you
just
say?
one dog. I mean, come on.
We're going to the dog, is what we're doing. You know what? I want to get the title right. The Complete Idiot's Guide to Positive Dog Training.
Correct.
How about that? And you know what? Cassie and I are here, and we're not going to say which one of us is the complete idiot, but let's say it's not the Olympian. It's really great of you to come here. And you're going to teach us a little bit of some of the common dog issues that you deal with, and then how to work with them. Why don't you introduce Gopher to us and what's happening? Yeah.
This is Gopher. He's an 18-month-old golden. He's not mine. And he can be a little bit unruly in public, from what I gather.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be here to show you how to work with your dog and not against your dog to get the behaviors that you want. And you noticed in the beginning, of course, he was barking. Well, he was quiet, and I was about to reinforce him, and then he started barking again. So I'm just ignoring it.
Yeah.
And I might, if you see me doing something weird, like if I'm turning my head or blinking my eyes or yawning or lip licking, I'm just telling him in his language that his behavior is making me a little nervous, and if he could please stop, I would appreciate it.
And we were both noticing how calm you were during, like, and here he is barking away, but you keep your energy low.
Very much, yeah. If you want a calm dog, you want to keep your energy low. If you want to rev your dog up, by all means, go crazy.
Right.
But most of us don't really want our dogs to be totally revved. So even with me not looking at him, I can obviously hear that he's being good.
Yeah.
So I'm just feeding him a couple treats right now just to reinforce the fact that he's now quiet.
Now, a lot of your training is reward-based type training,
Yes.
but I mean, you don't necessarily want to be giving your dog 1,000 snacks a day. So what are some of the different reward-based things that you can do for your dog?
Oh, there's so many different things. You can play, and even within play, there's so many different things you can do. You can throw a toy, you can play tug, you can play with your body. You can play little stupid games. I have a little stupid game. I don't know if he'll do it. He'll probably bark at me, but my guys love it. And I just kind of go like this. Are you ready? You know, and they love that. My guys like, ooh, they do the little play bow, and they start twirling around and wagging their tail. They love that.
Yeah.
So you can just do a little play with them, many different types of play. You can use many different types of reinforcers. You can use food. You can use petting. You can use praise. You can use clapping and cheering. We all love applause.
Yeah.
So you can do a lot of that. My guys love it if I clap and cheer and jump up and down. And you can use stupid things. You can use the environment. I have a dog that loves it if you pluck some grass or some snow and fling it up in the air and go, whoosh, and they think that's really cool.
Dave thinks that's really cool too.
I get pretty excited by that too.
Yeah, it's very, very funny. You know, whatever the dog wants at the time. If you've got a dog that's very sniffy and you can't get their nose off the ground, well, then use it.
What are some common issues you deal with when people come to you with their dogs? What are the things you see all the time?
Barking.
Yeah.
Pulling on the leash, jumping on strangers, house training, aggression. Those are pretty much the most common.
And are those dealable with? If someone's got a dog that says, this thing is driving me nuts for 2 years, 3 years, it can be fixed?
Oh, very much. I mean, 3 of my books are on aggression, all positively trained, because you can't answer aggression with aggression and expect a different result.
Right.
It doesn't work.
Now, what about actually, let's talk about the leash techniques, because one of the things that drives me crazy, and I don't have a dog, I had one growing up, but you see people walking down the street and they're just yanking on that leash, trying to get the dog, and that drives me crazy because I'm assuming the dog can't like that. So what are some of the leash techniques that you recommend?
What I like to do is, first of all, be very soft yourself. Have a good mental outlook. Like, don't think, oh man, I have to walk this dog again, and you're getting all tense and you're tightening up on the leash and your whole body is tense. They pick up on that. They pick up on energy. You know, they really don't speak English, but they very much pick up on your energy. And if you're stressed, they're going to be stressed. And the tight leash really works against you, because if you push on a dog, well, of course he might not do it. Come here, sweetheart. If you push on a dog, well, actually, he is moving away. But if I pull on him, let's see if he'll do it. If I pull on him and make it really tight,
he pulls against it.
You see how he's pulling away?
Yeah.
Okay, and he's like, whoa, what are you pulling on me for?
Yeah.
Well, that's called opposition reflex.
Right.
And if you push or pull against a dog, they will push or pull against you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were standing up and I was pushing on you and you didn't want to fall over, well, you'd push against me.
So tell us one thing you would say to do if I'm out walking my dog to get a good leash technique. What do I do?
Loose leash, I can even, your pinky is the weakest finger.
Right.
Let's go. Good job. Of course, my treat delivery. Good. Good. Off. Good girl. Good boy. So, you know, I'm very calm.
Yeah.
I expect him to be right next to me, and I really don't know this dog.
This is how you met it like a half an hour ago.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
very
I mean,
impressive.
this is, I mean, he's obviously, you know, trained. But he normally, I was assured by his owner that, you know, you put him with a stranger and he'll go ballistic.
Yeah.
But he's, yeah, good job.
Look at that. Now, if people want the book or they want a new DVD that's out, you have a website people can get hold of you at.
Yes.
Easy enough to find you guys. PositiveDogs.com. PositiveDogs.com is where you can find there's a new DVD that you just put together if you like to see things happen. Or if you're more of a reader, you can get the Complete Idiot's Guide. Either way, I'll help you out.
Right.
Great of you to come by. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good to have you with us here, Ms. Dennison, Pamela Dennison. We're going to go for a break. Go for singing. Isn't there more food around here?
Great.
Great.